I wanted to talk to you because I was reliving this. What emotional eating felt like to me when I experienced it. Many of you may have heard me tell how when I was in my early 20s and my late teens, for a few years there, I suffered from bulimia and had an eating disorder, and emotional eating was the hallmark of it. So I know what this emotional eating feels like, and I jotted down a few notes because I wanted to tell you what it felt like to me. Remember, I was a young girl. I used to eat honeycomb cereal and milk, and really sweet, sugary things like that. When it used to happen to me, and I can also relate, like, even to like eating a whole bag of chips and things like that. It feels like you have no control over when or how much you eat sometimes. Is that what happens? It's like the eating, it just overtakes you and you must have it. You must have it. That is how it feels. And at the same time, you just don't care about anything else. There's literally nothing else in your mind. I've asked my clients, what were you thinking when you were standing there eating that? And they'll say, I don't know, or nothing. They'll just say nothing. Like, you'll just grab anything or reach for anything. I've heard them say that they ate something that was not even good in their refrigerator that, should have been thrown out, or something that they wouldn't normally eat. Or how about, like, you just gobble it so fast that you don't even realize you ate the whole bag, or that the whole row of cookies is gone. It's just gone. What about that feeling like you have a dark secret inside you and you feel guilty and ashamed, maybe for yourself and of yourself? Could be any of those things. I used to basically just, hide in my room after that. That's basically what it would be. Or if it was in more recent times and it was something like I said before, like a bag of potato chips, I would feel sick. I would feel sick, stuffed, greasy, queasy. I'd have a sore throat and a sore mouth from gobbling those sharp chips. I remember before I had cancer, before I went vegan, if it was ice cream, because I always suffered from like some sort of like overeating, and always feeling in that guilt cycle for it. Ice cream, I would have like diarrhea the next day, right? Ever have that? And worst of all, when you're stuck in an emotional eating trap and overeating, you can never lose the weight. It's like you have a food monster living on your back, right? Lurking inside you, living on your back, and it just comes out. It just comes out when it comes out. Because I've been through it, and because I know how a whole food, plant-based, no oil diet plays a large role in taming this food monster, there's also other ways to bring this food monster into the light so that he loses his power. And instead, I want to show you how he can become your best friend and help you finally lose that weight. So that's really all I wanted to say today. I just wanted to tell you I was remembering how it felt when emotional eating overtook my life, and what a relief it is not to suffer from that anymore. And I want to share that with you.